I think I have to rewind. And do what?
Memory is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Do I have to go back even further? There isn't much for me to do.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Alright. I have to go even further.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
I'll go to this later.
What? What are you going to do to me?
I'm going to make you live forever in my photographs. That's all that will be left of Maxine Caulfield. They won't even find your bag.
Yeah. Well. Keep it going, keep it going.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max.
Show me the photos.
Could you show me the photos?
That's the first time one of my models down here has asked me that. Of course you would. But I love that the last thing you'll ever see is yourself through my camera eye. Too perfect.
Okay. Keep it up, Max. One more thing.
Wait!
Before I get to the main punchline.
Mr. Jefferson.
Please, Mr. Jefferson, let me go. You're not gonna say yes.
Let me go and I'll help you. Let me help you. Please.
Don't beg. Never beg. I hate that.
You're a psycho.
Let's enjoy our final moment before I have to end our memorable session with your death.
You're going to end it anyway with my death. Psycho. Alright. Max, I'm tired of this. Let's get you out of this mess. Rewind power, don't fail me now. This insanity is gonna end now.
Wait! Please. You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Mm-hmm. Selfies are the things that are the key to my power. Alright, Max. Let's get out of this mess. There we go.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner.
We're
and
back
capture
here.
you in a moment of desperation.
Back here.
I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie.
Yep.
A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week.
I know. So what are we
And
gonna
nobody
do?
is going to hurt
You all
Chloe
know,
ever
the photo
again.
portrait has been popular
We're
since
gonna
the
play through
early
the entire
1800s.
game all over again.
Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression.
Oh wait, what's that? Is that
Sorry. I couldn't resist.
The space-time
The point
continuum is
remains
being
that the
torn
portraiture
apart.
has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
That was like 4 episodes ago, Mr. Jefferson.
I'm not into capturing your interest. That's kind of sick, isn't it?
I guess somebody hasn't had their coffee. Do you want to try again?
Okay, the Daguerrean process.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, Victoria. This is before we became less enemies.
Let's move on. Anyway, so the Daguerrean process made portraiture quite popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you finish reading the assigned chapters. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
The winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa,
How?
get it together. Taylor,
How?
don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
I didn't expect us to go
I
back
have to
this
warn
far.
David about Jefferson and the dark room.
How? How are we gonna do that?
I've got a ton of Blackwell brochures, so I hope David's number is in there.
He's not gonna believe us. How are we gonna...
All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole. I hope I still love photography when this is done. Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter time and space? This diary literally saved my life.
Yeah, no diary anymore. Gotta find it, Mr.
I
Man.
should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet.
Blackwell Academy, 1910. For over 100 years, Blackwell Academy has been an academic oasis for art and science, with diverse students from around the world seeking to change the world and their communities. Check inside for more info about admissions, campus living, and contacts. That sounds right to me. Meet your professors. Mark Jefferson, the hottie who is a bit naughty. After blazing a trail in the world of 1990s style and fashion photography, Mark Jefferson always knew he wanted to share his vision and inspire others. In the late 2000s, he took a well-publicized detour into teaching around the country, inevitably ending up in a permanent position at Blackwell Academy. Mr. Jefferson's classes on art and photography are some of the most popular in the school's rich history, and his students will certainly go on to inspire others with their own vision.
Found you.
Contacts, admissions, Mariana Taylor, financial aid, Lisa Vanna, security, David Madsen, 555-630-8243, custodian, Samuel Taylor, 555-630-8233. Samuel. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this now. Oh, poor Kate. Chloe, we better do this before Chloe gets shot. Warn David, I don't know if he's gonna believe us.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
Mr. Madsen, you're after Rachel Amber. It's under Prescott's farmhouse. No, you know the location. He's sick and dangerous. Stop him.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
I am really liking Max right now.
The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard? It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe. Not impressed anymore. Victoria, it's nice to know how you really feel.
My phone is dead and I'm bored. Time to bust out my nosy. Why did I give up the word for the image? Because I stink. But Mark Jefferson rules. Everybody in here loves him. But he only seems to care about Max Caulfield. I want to hate her, but she wouldn't care. Envy is a sin, Vic. Get over yourself. Interesting. I know everybody wants me to use her tablet, but I'm not going to use her tablet. Etched marks.
Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry. Poor Kate.
Comfort her.
Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
This must be really emotional if Kate
Thanks.
ended up dying.
You always know the right thing to do.
Yep. Which means even if she did die, maybe we could save her in that moment just from what we just told her. Maybe. Maybe that would be enough to keep her from jumping off of the roof. And this whole thing, this whole timey-wimey stuff is probably
I
laden
can't blame
with
the cameras,
paradoxes.
but I just think of Jefferson using them. Now I wonder how many victims Jefferson has left behind in his career.
Yeah, doing all this is just a whole big slew of paradoxes right now. But it's okay.
Victoria, I'm sorry you have to stand next to that psycho.
Oh, how things change.
I'd like to bust this up right now. I still feel like the lighthouse is calling out to me.
Another big theory that I have, which I kind of had since the beginning of the game, even actually within the first 5 minutes of the game, is that if you remember seeing the, within the first, I guess, 15 minutes of the game, once we learned that we have the ability to rewind time, is that the very first thing that happens in this game in episode 1 is that we find Max caught in the storm, and then, you know, like the lighthouse falls on her or something to that nature. I think that was happening in the present, and then we rewind. Like maybe that was the first time that Max actually rewound for the first time, and she rewound back to this moment. So this entire game has been a big giant flashback, a big giant rewind flashback. That is my guess.
I see right through your bullshit, Jefferson. Everybody else will too.
This is going to change history as well.
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now, do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh,
Is it a selfie?
that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell.
I'm
The
sure it
first
does.
step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Don't reveal your hand, Max. Don't reveal your hand, especially not that quickly. So that never happened. What's going on? So all of the stuff that we did... Okay, stayed the same. Everything else stayed the same. Oh. Oh. And Nathan. Well, this is a change of events I didn't see. They found Rachel. Which means... Oh. I became the hero? So that never happened. Oh. Totally different. Wow. We just completely nixed everything we did, almost everything we did in the last 4 episodes. I'm wondering how people feel about that. So none of that happened.
Whoa!
Wow, Max. So now I'm going to San Francisco. Because I won the contest. By myself.
You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
To San Francisco. Oh,
I
Principal's
hope I did
coming
everything
with me.
right this time.
I hope so too. Because you were kind of in autopilot the whole time from now and then until now. Local teacher arrested.
Good work, David.
David Madsen came through. Let's check our texts. You rule, Max. I'm so proud of my superstar. This is the start.
Oh, you're alive.
Start of your career.
Oh, you're alive.
Okay. So,
I
no.
did it.
The selfie with Warren didn't
fixed
save
everything.
us. We were able to fix
Well,
everything
sir.
ourselves. Alright. But the hurricane is still coming, I think. I didn't expect to wrap that whole thing up so quickly in the first 30 minutes of the episode, so I guess the rest of the episode is the hurricane.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
Your phone has to be shut off before we descend. These are FCC.
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
The Zeitgeist Gallery presents Everyday Heroes Display and Artist Reception.
Rules, sir. Please.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too. The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Two Moon Diner? Amid all the environmental chaos at Arcadia Bay, such as the unseasonal snowfall, so all of the paranormal stuff hasn't changed. The unseasonal snowfall and beached whales, some residents reported seeing 2 full moons last night around 8 o'clock p.m. Witnesses claimed the double moons were clear in the night sky until clouds covered them up shortly after they appeared. No cell phone or video footage has surfaced yet, which has led local meteorologists to believe that imaginations are in overdrive due to the recent eco havoc. Blackwell Security uncovers bunker and scandal. Acting on a series of tips from David Madsen, head of security at Blackwell Academy, police officers descended Tuesday on a bizarre underground chamber, allegedly used by teacher Mark Jefferson and Nathan Prescott to drug, kidnap, and photograph young women. Although there were no other signs of physical or sexual assault in the victims, the disturbing revelations have sent shockwaves through the tranquil city of Arcadia Bay. Even Sean Prescott, the most powerful businessman in the area, is under investigation for his role as owner of the farmhouse where the high-tech darkroom studio was located. Kind of serves the Prescotts right too, although I hope that Nathan isn't going to suffer too much because, well, he technically did murder. Inadvertently, he killed Rachel Amber through overdose. So, I mean, he definitely has to pay for his crimes, too. Wow. That's wow. So I'm curious for you guys, at this moment in the story, do any of you feel cheated at all? I haven't really thought about how I feel about this. Do you feel cheated at all, that it seems like so many of the decisions that we made and a lot of the actions that we took over the last several episodes didn't matter? Because by going back in time to the beginning of the game, essentially, and doing everything that we did there, it's sort of just, you know, blanketed on top of either any of the decisions that we did, like it almost looks like no matter what happens, Kate will stay alive. No matter what happens, you know, a lot of stuff that basically happened after Jefferson gets arrested just didn't happen, or it didn't. It just, I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Because it's like, really, you could have played. It almost looked like you could have played the last 4 episodes any way you wanted, and you would reach this point in the game. The state of the world would be exactly the same, no matter how you play the other 4 episodes. Does that bother anyone? Are you perfectly okay with this? Do you feel cheated at all, or do you not feel cheated? Right now I'm not sure yet. I think I'm gonna wait to figure out. I'm gonna wait till the end of the episode. Once everything is done, I'll think about how I feel. I'll express how I feel about that whole thing. But it is a bit of a concern for me right at this moment.
Aw, I haven't seen Hawt Dawg Man in forever.
Hawt
Chloe
Dawg
and I used
Man.
to totally play the video game and watch him all the time.
It's a video game,
When
that's
we were
why.
innocent.
So please.
That's why we keep seeing him all the
Please fasten
time.
your seat and stow
He's the
any
Hawt
electronic
Dawg
gear
Man video
until the plane
game.
is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
I have to admit, I love being called an artist. Aw, I haven't seen Hawt Dawg Man in forever.
You okay?
Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
Alright, I guess we're talking to Principal Wells.
Some people in this.
I bet this is a nice break for Principal Wells. How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just
Now
a
you're
bit.
cool.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me.
Yeah.
Between
great,
Mr.
great.
Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I
Sir, you
totally
have no
get
idea.
it, Principal Wells.
You have no idea, sir.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco.
Yeah, I kind of wanted
but we
Warren
all
to be my
want you to
guide.
have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there.
Oh. My
Christ.
nose is still bleeding.
Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Oh no. Now what? What's going on? Okay. Now what? Now we're skipping around. We're not even living our life at the moment. We're just jumping around now. The Zeitgeist Gallery. Everyday Heroes. Okay. Ooh, yummy food. Oh, Max, you look really nice. You've got the dream catcher around your neck. That's a cute outfit on you. I love those boots. Oh yeah, that dream catcher looks really cool.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet.
I love your tie.
If an event
Principal
skimps on the
Wells.
food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
I love caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible.
Sounds good to
Work
me.
the room.
I
Sounds
don't
good
know.
to me.
I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In
Yep.
fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now, you
Embrace
have to
it.
start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell,
Thank you, sir.
I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm going to eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing.
Take
You
one
know,
for the
I
team.
won't always be here to take charge.
And eat
But
the
you come
caviar
talk
for
to me whenever you want.
Well, thank you, sir. Maybe
Come on,
Principal
Max.
Wells isn't so bad.
After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
Exactly. After what you went through with Mr. Jefferson, this is a walk in the park.
Wow,
Receptionist.
You did it. Somehow. I went from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week.
You gotta tell me about it.
Life is
Strange.
weird.
Strange. You did that on purpose, writers.
I never thought I'd get to speak to a gallery receptionist about my own work. Nice.
Why, good morning. You must be Max Caulfield. Congratulations for your Everyday Heroes photo. The exhibition is quite impressive, especially with your entry.
Thank you.
Why, good morning. You must be
Okay.
Max Caulfield. Congratulations for your Everyday Heroes photo. The exhibition is quite impressive, especially with
only.
your entry.
I need to drop some serious cash in there.
Patrons and donations. Give the gift of art. Donations go straight into community arts programs. Thank you, the Zeitgeist Gallery. Art books.
The Zeitgeist Gallery does have a cool history in Frisco.
Frisco? Do
San Francisco.
they actually call that city Frisco? Really?
I wish I had time to go see those murals here.
Oh my god! Mission murals. Gabriel Monores. I like that graphic. Restroom. Alright, let's take a look at everything.
Wow, sir. A Danny Lee article.
The Golden Gate Reporter. I left my art in San Francisco by Daniel Lee. Yes, I was born on a BART train. Literally. It's a long, amazing story that I won't repeat here. Drinks are required for that one. Here's to Mom. That might explain my obsessive love for the Bay Area and its outposts of artists and dissidents. Despite the rampant gentrification, artists and creators thrive regardless of socio-economic pressures, because that's what they do. Galleries such as the Zeitgeist and Milkovic fashion have engaged with the diverse community and practiced with what some patrons only preach.
I love how much cool art is going on all over the Bay Area. Unlike Arcadia Bay.
Learn the craft and history of the Shambhala. Weekly classes with teacher Charles Ellick. 25 Miranda Street, Oakland. Contact Zenis Wen at Universal.
Some mysteries should stay that way.
Presents the mysteries of the Pacific Islands. Oh, it's the Tabanga. Isn't that the Tabanga over there? Call Tiki Tours, 3-hour tour of Bay Area coastline. Visit ancient burial and ceremonial sites. Discover local lore and legends. Daily from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Website, Kaltiki Tours ORH. I'm wondering if the Tabanga has something to do with all the paranormal stuff that's happening. You know, like maybe the explanation is that it's like Indian, some Indian mysticism, Native American. I don't know. That's something that I think the Tabanga has something to do with all of this.